Yeah, yeah. Mm. State. Probably good chat. And then, no.
You get there.
Yeah. And then I can also be pointed to that. There we go. Got an FK leg, more or less. That needs another parent down. Let's go with neck foot. And then we'll do there we go. And then we can paste that in there. Cool.
Oh, hey. Can I poke your brain again?
Yeah, sure.
Effect, show you how it works. Door, basically. And Let me just close these things. First renderer with a volume scratch with module, sorry. And everything is all of chip. Somehow the
So you want to fill your scene with floating embers. Not a problem. Right-click Niagara System, Hanging Particle, plus, Finish, name it, drag it in, open it, then set sim target to GPU and fix bounds to help performance. Now the size of the area the particles take up is controlled under the shape location module. It defaults to 400, but you can make it however big you need. Under initialize particle, I like to change the min and max lifetimes to something a little more dynamic, so 1 and 7 are pretty cool in my opinion. If you're doing fire embers, you probably want to give it a reddish orange glow, and just so the particles aren't all exactly the same size and shape, change size mode from random uniform to random non-uniform. A cool looking range would be 1 to 10. Now you can see they're all random shapes and sizes. And under wind force you can decide how windy the particles look like they're being blown around. The higher the value, the more movement you will see. And it's also helpful to adjust the min and max drag so the particles don't all GPU and fix bounds to help performance under the shape location module. So you want to fill your scene with floating embers. Not a problem. Right-click Niagara System, Hanging Particle, plus, Finish, name it, drag it in, open it, then set sim target, drag it in, name it, System, Hanging Particle, right-click Niagara System, Hanging Particle, problem. Right-click Niagara System, Hanging Particle, plus, Finish, name particle, Niagara System, hanging particle, plus, Finish,
but it is being affected by the scale. So there's something wrong here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why. These were left over because I duplicated the bones. There we go. That's better. And if I don't want these affected by the stretch to volume variation, I just pop these on and now stay the same volume no matter what.
Hello and welcome to the Game Dev Outpost. In this video, we're going to be talking. And now, the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the content browser, right click, and we're going to create a blueprint class. In our event graph, we can right click and we can type in Niagara, and you'll see that there's spawn system at location and spawn system attached. Spawn system at location, as soon as you click that, you'll see system template, and there's a drop down, and then you can just look for your system, and that'll work fine. And then you can just queue this off of different events, whatever you want. And if you come over to the right, you'll see in the details window it says Niagara, and there's Niagara system, your system spawning right away. You can choose from. But some of the notable ones are the different gets and the different sets. So if you keep on scrolling down, you'll see that there's set Niagara variable, and there's an actor, a bool, a float, etc. For now, let's just click on float, and you can see right away after we select that, we get a direct reference to our system. And then we also have an in value, so what do you want to set the value to, and then we have an in variable name. So we're going to pause right here for a second, and we're going to go back to our Niagara system. So we'll open that up. And in your system, you'll see this little blue window and say system settings, system spawn, system update. But right on system settings, if you click this plus icon, you can add a new user parameter, kind of just like parameters. And if you have your parameters window open, You can also go to user expose and click on that plus icon. So I'm going to look for float and I'll add a new float. We'll just call this Bob. Right after I add it there, if we come back to the user parameters, you'll see that it's in here and we can set a default value. So I think I'm going to go to spawn rate. And we'll open that up. Right on system settings, if you click this plus icon, you
Name it, drag it in, open it, then set sim target to GPU and fix bounds to help performance. Now in, open it, then set sim target to GPU and fix bounds to help performance. Now, the size of the area the particles take up is controlled under the shape location module. It defaults to 400, but you can make it however big you need.
You can add a new user parameter. So I'm going to look for float, and I'll add a new float. We'll just call this Bob. Right after I add it there, if we come back to the user parameters, you'll see that it's in here. And instead of this value in here, I'm going to take Bob and I'll put him in the spawn rate. And then I'll come back to the user parameters and I'll set the default to 10. And I'll click on save. And now the nice thing about these user parameters is that you can use them in blueprints. So we'll go back to our blueprint, and in that node that we created in the in variable name, we're going to type user.bob. And now you can queue this off of any event that you want. So I prefer the debug with keyboard inputs. So I'm going to right click and we're going to go down to input. We're going to go to keyboard and I'm just going to choose 0 for now. And we'll plug this in. But before this can work, we actually have to enable inputs on this blueprint. So we'll do enable input, and then we need to get a reference to the player controller. And you'll see that it stopped spawning. We'll back introduction to blueprint.
Under initialize particle, I like to change the min and max lifetimes to something a little more dynamic, so 1 and 7 are pretty cool in my opinion. If you're doing fire ember,
Prints and user parameters.
Embers, you probably want to defaults to 400, but you can make it however big you need. Under initialize particle, I like to change the min and max lifetime to something a little more dynamic, so 1 and 7. Are pretty cool in my opinion. If you're doing fire embers, you probably want to give it a reddish orange glow. And just so if you're doing fire embers, you probably want to give it a reddish orange glow. And just dynamic, so 1 and 7 are pretty cool in my opinion. If you're doing fire embers, you probably want to give it a reddish orange. Orange glow. And just so the particles aren't all exactly the same size and shape, change size mode from random uniform to random non-uniform. A cool looking range would be 1 to 10. Now you can see they're all random shapes and sizes. And under wind force, you can decide how windy the particles look like they're being blown around. The higher the value, the more movement you will see. And it's also helpful to adjust the min and max drag so the particles don't all move at the exact. It's also helpful to you will see. The higher the value, look like they're being blown around. The higher the value, the more movement you will see. And it's also helpful to adjust the min and max drag so the particles don't all move at the exact same speed in the wind. And lastly, move at the exact max drag so the particles don't all move at the exact same speed in the wind. And lastly, if you have your own sprite that you would like to use, you can of course set it under the rendered material. It's slight, but a simple sprite goes a very long way for this kind of effect. Anyway, I hope that helps, and as always, hope you have a fantastic day and effect. Anyway, I hope that helps, and as always, hope you have a sprite goes a very use. You can of course
Come on, do the cha-cha. Shorty Spanish, so she like to call me Papa. True fact, everything I do, they call it Flocka. All they do is copy me, I call them Walker. She get worried about my hoes, I had to block her. Had to kick her off the list, I'm playing soccer. Why you acting Jamaican, you not even a roster. If you really a Jamaican, come on, do the cha-cha. Shorty Spanish, so she like to call me Papa. True fact, everything I do, they call it Flocka. All they do is copy me, I call them Walker. She get worried about my hoes, I had to block her. Had to kick her off the list, I'm playing soccer. Why you acting Jamaican, you dance, come on, do the cha-cha. Shorty Spanish, so she like to call me Papa. True fact, everything I do, they call it Flocka. All they do is copy me, I call them Walker. She get worried about my hoes, I had to block her. Had to kick her off the list, I'm playing soccer. Why you acting Jamaican, you not even a roster. If you really a Jamaican,
Exactly the kind of fries I don't mind eating during a food challenge, and what a
who I was trying to be.
cheese. And I'm still talking about the cheese because that was, ironically, the beer.
Real variety.
This is Samarium. Samarium. La.
where, move, where, move. Devil Prince, where, move, Woogie woogie, jiggy jiggy, weddy weddy. Where, move, where, move. Devil Prince, where, move. Devil Prince, where, move. Devil Prince, where, move. Woogie woogie, jiggy jiggy, weddy weddy. I saw we calm them down, jiggy spooky. Woogie woogie, jiggy jiggy, weddy weddy. I saw we calm them down, jiggy spooky. Make me beat them bad jelly belly, passa weddy weddy. We a bust them jelly eye flames. Oh the dancing go, movie on like a start limbo. Tough
Hello, Froggy. What you doing, buddy?
Not much. I'm just trying to get this particle system working here.
Man, I found a game that make me happy.
What? Okay.
It's a mod for Doom 2. It's a Just Jackrabbit mod, bro. It's so fun.
Oh, cool.
I'm reliving my childhood right now.
Oh, cool. Jackrabbit mod, you said?
Just Jackrabbit.
I remember that game. It's a old school game.
You do?
Yeah.
Man, I love playing this.
Yeah. Wasn't it like a platformer?
It was a 2D, but this is a 3D version of it. This is so cool. Oh my god. Where did I got them? Jesus.
Spring figure.
Yeah, I love those. I remember the blue ones, the green ones.
Yeah.
The backgrounds, so nice. Soundtrack also really good. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you froze them and like destroyed them like that. Ah! This is so funny. Wait, let me set the sound a bit lower. Man, I love this. I genuinely love it. It's such a good treat. I love Doom mods. Oh, really? Oh, you stupid!
Rapid fire.
No! I need the carrot now. There was supposed to be a 3D version of the game, but they discontinued it. I was so sad. It was such a good one.
Oh, yeah.
But I only played like the second game. That was my childhood. So most can be climbed on. Give it a try. Oh, I see.
Rapid fire.
Stupid turtle. Moves too much. Oh, no, 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 no. This is a bit hard, I guess. Man, the level design is so good. Oh no, there's a boss fight. It really is a boss fight, bro. That's so funny.
Oh man.
Do you remember this boss? Right. Wait, what were you saying?
Oh, did you kill it? Oh, I said
Yes.
I didn't remember that one specifically. But...
It was the first boss from the first level. It was the blue bunny with a shield.
No, I don't remember that. I played this game like a long time ago.
Same, but it was like one of my favorite ever games, bro.
Why
I'm
don't
s-
you
bro,
get,
I'm-
like the Serious Sam and Crystal Cave remake? Have you heard of those?
What?
You know Serious Sam and Crystal Caves, right?
Of course, your Sam. It's again one of my.
There's like a remake they did. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second.
I don't know what about Crystal Cave.
Let's see. Yeah, Serious Sam oh no, not Serious Sam. No. Crystal Caves and Secret Agent. I'm sorry. Secret Agent.
Secret Agent.
It's like a really old 2D game. Here it is. Secret Agent HD. Wait, let me stream. I'm not streaming my. Hold on.
I really love your thingy.
My profile picture. Yeah.
Yeah, your profile picture and
That's from a game I made.
the pixel thingy on your screen when you're not showing anything.
Here. Can you see? Oh damn it! Hold on.
Yeah.
Can you? Ah, damn it. You can see that, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
I can.
so Secret Agent HD. This is the one I was talking about. They actually remade this. It's a really old school remake, and it's I don't know why it costs $8, but
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
If it's a good game.
This is one of those. Yeah, old game.
Secret Agent HD. Let me see. That's so cool.
Secret Agent, and then there's also Crystal Caves. Crystal Caves HD.
Are they? They're made by the same devs, right?
By Apogee, yeah. Apogee entered. I think it's made by a different dev now. I think someone else took it or something. I think Apogee made the original one. You remember? What? Commander Keen. Remember Commander Keen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I don't know if they did a remake of that one, but let me see.
I remember Commander Kenya. Good game. Good game.
Oh yeah, and Raptor Call of the Shadows. That's another one.
I don't know that one.
That's like a really old.
I mean, I liked Serious Sam myself.
Oh yeah, and Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. This is another really old one.
Yo, I think I know that one.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Man, I used to play those games on my TV when I was little.
Yeah.
We had this Chinese or Russian consoles when we were little, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I might sound really young, but I'm 22.
I'm 39.
So that's cool. I got the memories, you know. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Good memories.
Hey, Princess, how are you?
Hey, I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Hello.
Pretty
Hi,
good.
Kai.
Just working on
Your game?
like a spawning, like an energy
Mhm.
spawn volume. He's playing a Doom mod for Jackrabbit. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
On Doom mod.
Ooh, looks fun game.
I'm reliving my childhood.
Love that for you. Gothic, how's your game coming?
Oh, good. This is the game right here. So I'm basically trying to get these. Like, you see how this purple thing, whenever the camera goes slightly out of view, it hides it. You see that on the left there?
Oh yeah.
So I think I figured it out. I think I know how to fix that. So I just have to go into this spawner particle here. And then I have to go into this properties, and for some reason, if I just change this number to 1,000 here, I don't know why this works, but I just changed this number here, and then somehow, so watch this, when I compile it and save it, and if I play it now, then you'll see that if I fly right next to that robot spawner, right? Remember how last time it was hiding it when I moved the camera? Now it's not hiding it.
Yeah.
See that?
Oh yeah, it's not hiding it at all.
Yeah. I don't know why that works. I don't know why that number changes it like that. It just works.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But is it supposed to be in that box like that?
Yeah. This is a robot spawner. So whenever the robots spawn, they spawn in this box thing. And I just have this box just for a debug. So when I in the game, in the final game, that box is going to be there.
Okay.
So if I click on this,
No.
and then if I go into
Not the
this,
beast.
I can actually just hide this box thing. I don't need that. There we go. So we just hide that. Then I save it here. And now when I play it again, that box shouldn't be there. That. So there's no outline. There's just those little particles, and those particles are just there to indicate to the user that
Did that spawn?
yeah, that this is a robot spawn. So whenever they see purple lights, they should be careful of that. They shouldn't fly in directly, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
And this yellow thing is an energy, it's like an energy field. Whenever I fly into it, it should increase the energy that you have as a player. I should be able to fly in and and I was working on that still. I was coding that when you joined in, so I just have to code it.
Nice. Yeah, no. That's pretty good.
How's your remember you got that one thing from that store?
Oh yeah, my the automatic mouth mover thing. I found out it's not really like what is it called? Like it doesn't do it for you, but it sets up the thing to where you can do it. So I decided I'm just gonna like hand animate that stuff with a pose library with like, you know, pose library saved poses.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
Alright.
yeah, but that add-on is still going to be useful for some things in the future. But yeah, I'm just going to do it like that. But let me in fact show you some stuff I have. Hold on, let me switch to my iPad because I've made some progress with the film. Hold on. Let's see.
Whoa, I have the fire. Can't wait to burn those bees.
Oh, I joined wrong. Oh, wait, no, I did. know,
What's that?
not too much. Just about straight gothic. That's all. Okay, let me share my screen. I put it on a mini pause. Cool, but like I still got some stuff.
Hi, Donald. Bye, Donald.
Did he leave? Oh, he's still.
You're on an iPad. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep. Yep. Sorry. I can see it now.
Okay, perfect. So I have my workflow listed just to keep me organized. So okay, so script writing, that's done. Block out characters, block out objects, that's done. Right now I'm creating the post library. So yeah, but really what I want to show you are my test renders. That's one of the characters. His name is Jim.
Oh, that's
And
the guy
then-
with that's the hot dog stand guy.
Yeah, hot dog salesman guy, because you've read the script before, so you know.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
And then, yeah, that's another angle.
Did you model that or like?
Oh, God, no. I mostly bought all of these and set them all up and stuff.
Oh.
I modeled some props and whatnot, but like, yeah, most of the stuff I did not make. Yeah, but I did the lighting setups and all that. You know,
Oh, that's
make the
good.
character. This is the main character, Veronica. I really like the way I set up this pose shot because I used the rule of thirds that someone told me about for camera angles and camera composition. So yeah, she's looking out at New York City. So this is a pretty cool shot. I made it nighttime in the film because it felt more cinematic. So it's going to be nighttime throughout. This is another angle. This is the Raoul character and the bus driver. That's an HDRI in the background, but it looks really good. I tried my best to like angle it in front of the bus, and it looks. I mean, it still kind of looks fake, but it still does what it needs to.
Don't worry, it will only get better from now on.
You're doing the right thing though, which is blocking out everything basically, and then going through afterward and actually fixing it versus what most people do, which is the wrong thing, which is getting everything perfect first and then trying to do an animation that way. So you're doing it the right way, in my opinion.
Thank you. Absolutely, yeah. Just gotta quickly do it because I don't want to spend too much time in this phase, you know. Yeah. I changed the main character from that because I got a lot of pushback on this character. They thought she looked really uncanny and whatnot. I ended up getting a different character, but yeah. Another angle. Yep. But I got all my voice actors that I like. So I bought them. This is Dakota's voice. Let me play it.
Do you mind keeping quiet, Jim?
Can y'all hear that?
I'm going
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah.
Really low for me. Okay.
over lines.
It was low for me, for us too, but
Is it?
but it's like hearable. No, you're good. We can just turn it up. Actually, wait. No, it's not your fault. That was me. My bad.
Oh.
Keeping it quiet, Jim. I'm going.
I had the stream turned on.
The audition is in 10 minutes.
Quite British.
Picture this. Mabel Stewart, a high school student caught in a love triangle between two rival jocks. I'm glad you asked. Picture this. Marble Stewart, a high school student caught in a love triangle between two rival jocks. Just keep it down. If not for me, do it for the whole of New York.
Yeah, she's a really good voice actress and for
That's really good.
So
are
they your friends or something, or how did you get that?
Oh no, I bought them all from Fiverr.
On
Yeah.
what?
So they're
you just paid
Fiverr.
them?
It's like I paid them. It's like a freelancing website. So yeah, paid them.
That's a good idea.
Good
Just do a little
Yeah.
commission thing. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And I have the rest of my characters, but it's on my laptop. I can show you them if you want. But yeah, that's all my voice actors.
So how are you
And
going to animate them? Are you just going to hand animate it or use mocap, or what are you going to do for that animation?
I've decided I am going to hand animate because I tried to set up mocap and it's just like, yeah, I feel like it would have taken too much cleanup and whatnot. So I think I'm going to hand animate it.
All right.
Which is a lot. I understand the task I'm taking on, but I think I'd prefer to do it that way.
Yeah.
Yep. So do you have what are your thoughts? What are your opinions? I'm
That's
open
cool. Yeah,
to
that's yeah, good start on that. Yeah, it's good that you managed to
True,
bring
that's a
the
good start.
bring the characters into life
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, thank you, of course. I'll keep you posted for sure.
Yeah, that'd be great. If you like, once you have a final thing or something, I guess that'll
Yeah,
take a
or-
while, right?
You know.
Oh yeah.
Man, I love learning stuff. What?
Oh no, I was asking Donald what he was gonna say.
No, I mean, honestly, it's almost like your story. I mean, I think, yeah, no, good progress. I mean, like I think the hardest thing will be probably the face animation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm
Lip
doing
syncing.
Oh yeah, I'm doing pose library and some shape keys to fast forward the project, but it's still gonna be.
Yeah, no, don't feel like ashamed like you didn't make everything. You're actually supporting artists, believe it or not, probably by like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like actually one of those funny things. In this server, people are all about like, hey, did you make absolutely everything? And it's like, wait a minute, if everybody made absolutely everything, then we'd be fucked. Nobody would have anybody, nobody would have any work to do.
True.
Buy anybody's stuff. Yeah.
Not saying that there isn't a good balance though, but I'm just saying it's kind of like a funny devil's advocate. It's a funny thing to think about.
Absolutely. And for the next film that I do, if I do it, I really want to try to create more things too, because I guess it's a cool flex to say that you made everything, kind of, but it
It is
takes
a
a
cool
lot of work. Takes a lot of work to make everything.
Yeah.
But you're a human being after all.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I was gonna make
You know what's the problem with people?
What?
They do a lot of overthinking. Don't overthink too much. Just do it. You know. Be yourself. Don't think about what anyone says bad. It's you. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I don't care about what people
I
says.
should
I'm just
remember
doing
that
it.
more. There was some people that kind of didn't really like my game, or they're like doubting me and stuff. Like I was doing investing and stuff, and people were like, they had their own investing opinions. But I remember like I have my own opinions. Like I have my own ideas and stuff.
And I bet you it happened in this server. This server, a lot of people love doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, some people mean it in good fortune, but others are just doing it to just doubt you and just be haters and stuff.
Yeah, that happens. Sometimes like people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why. And they're motivating me to hurry up and finish it, because I already Donald knows my thing with this one dude who was really done. And
Oh god, I forgot him. I forgot about him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him on this.
In a way. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm using him as motivation, and yeah, no, I'm on a good track. Got everything set up. I gotta, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, every time you do something, you improve slightly. So.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. That's with me also. I want to become a character artist. Every time I make a character and I make a mistake, I correct myself and I get better. That's with everything else, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So just keep doing whatever you're doing, and I know you're gonna finish it and you're gonna be so proud of it.
I know. I'm excited about it.
That's great.
Donald.
That's great, Kai.
Oh
Very
yes.
positive.
Christine has her receipt that she'll get. She's getting. She'll be back tomorrow. They're on vacation, so I didn't want to bother them, but she did drop it off.
What did you put down as a name?
As a name, her name. So she put her name, but that address.
I mean, as the
but
recipient.
The recipient, it was your address that you sent a while ago, and then
Okay.
I sent her a screenshot. So if that wasn't included, then she put it under her name. So it'd be Christine, blah blah blah.
What's that exam stuff you have on there, Zona? Is that like something you're studying or something?
Oh yeah, that's my school stuff. I'm in nursing school.
All right.
My notes, yeah. Yeah. So I have to put the film on pause to do this. So
I'm so glad I'm out of school. Oh man.
Same.
I said I'm so glad I'm out of school.
I'm jealous. What did you do when you were in school? What's your degrees in?
I was doing computer science engineering, but I I actually dropped out of school because I
Mhm.
I didn't want
You
to
were
get
doing
like
the same degree path I was going. I finished the computer science part, never finished the engineering part.
How did I know that you did that, Donald? Because of all of your contributions.
Oh yeah, all your coding stuff.
I figured you did that. Yeah,
Well, the coding stuff though didn't really come from school. Actually, school was just a frustration for me.
Oh, same here. Yeah, I didn't learn very much in school. I almost all my stuff
No.
is self-taught. You know, everything. It's all
Yeah.
self-taught stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but I was doing that, and I didn't do anything else in school, but I picked up like gardening, hydroponics, and like agricultural sciences after, just on my own reading. That's what I do now. I do game dev and hydroponics, gardening stuff. Yeah. But I wouldn't recommend that for you, Zona. I wasn't necessarily, drop out or anything. I'm just saying that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was in a certain situation where it sort of worked out for
Right.
me, Um,
And same with me. I wouldn't trash school. I think for most people, it's an extremely amazing thing to have.
Yeah, I think
I kind of miss school.
I think definitely K through 12 is crucial. Like anything up to high school.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
college is
Also, with what you're doing is medical stuff, which is basically essential.
Healthcare stuff. Yeah.
You're gonna have to go to school for that. Like, no matter how much you do, even if you're a doctor and you did fucking brain surgery in your mom's basement for some fucking reason, you can't use that as a portfolio. That's called getting arrested.
No, I agree. But
So,
Definitely
it's a little different in that industry. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should have seen how great that was. Yeah, okay. Goddamn. Imagine, dude.
Yeah.
That's why it's always when people go to school for like the creatives or like animation, when you can really just have a portfolio. I'm always like, I don't know why they chose that route, but maybe they just, I don't know.
It really depends on how lucky you get in the person. Because, like, if you do get connections, maybe. But art school is one of those things that, like, I just can't comment on. Like, I don't know. Like, I think what I've heard from everybody that has failed in that area is finding a job is ridiculously hard. And then art school doesn't help you find what you're exceptionally good at is another one I commonly hear, but I also commonly hear some people saying that's where they found networking. Like they networked a lot and that's how they found their job. So no comment is my answer on that, basically.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, it's a lot of different pathways and stuff to take.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a lot. Could say a lot.
That's funny, dude. They recreated those levels in 3D. It's so funny. Those freaking eyes.
Surprising how they took the time to do that stuff. They didn't get paid for it. Just like a fun project.
What?
Those Doom mods and stuff.
Yeah, they do it out of like passion,
Yeah.
People like me are playing those mods. I freaking love Jazz Jackrabbit, and I always wanted the 3D version of it, And they did it. It's not even that hard. It's just the level design that's the most hardest thing you can do, But man, it's lovely. It's just lovely. Do you know the game?
Jackrabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you, I remember I played it.
Man, I used to play this like all day.
I'm not really familiar with it, but I know of it.
It's like a green bunny and a red bunny. They kill all those turtles because like they are evil for some reason. Ouch. But this game is a combination of just Jailbreak Rabbit 1 and Rabbit 2, you know?
Yeah. I think I only played the first one. So I think I only played the first one.
I played only the second one.
Yeah. I've actually been meaning to play those old games, you know, just get back into them and
Yeah.
play them.
How the hell am I gonna get there?
I might do it one day. Might get back into it.
I'll definitely play the first one.
Yeah.
Frostbite power up. Oh, stupid eyes. I don't know, but I actually started to love old games more than the new ones. They have more personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Some of
The
old,
graphics.
like the old vintage games, are you can't find the same character in the newer games.
Yeah, like in the new games, every game has the same graphics. I got bored of them, you know?
Yeah.
The same realistic graphics they're trying so hard to achieve, but they're screwing up things over graphics. No gameplay, but graphics
Have you
only.
played The Last of Us?
No, I don't like those kind of games.
That one's pretty good. I thought that was really realistic, you know. Also,
It was a really good game in the fact of the story was grounded in something that is like possibly not like granted, obviously they stretch things, but that's every science fiction / horror movie. But I really appreciated that being grounded in like
The Last of Us. Oh,
realism.
I think I saw someone playing it recently.
It's a story basically about the fungi known, well, you know it as cordyceps, being able to adjust to a higher temperature and live and thrive inside of like the human body in higher temperatures. So it like evolved that way. And then basically the idea of that, if you know what it does to like an ant, for example, the fungi has an ability to like basically take over your body before your brain. And actually the funniest thing is people think it's a fungi that takes over your brain. This is actually not necessarily the case. Your brain is left mostly untouched until the end. At least in ants that are shown, it seems that it actually works by taking over your peripheral nervous system and not really touching your brain, which is a torturous thing when you think about it.
Yeah.
Meaning you're doing and saying and thinking things that you're thinking possibly mostly normally. Obviously, you're going quite crazy, but yeah, because you would lose. Yeah, I mean, so if you hear in the first game some of the interactions where the zombies were just turning into zombies and eating someone, they were screaming and they were like, "Why am I doing this?" Like they actually, yeah, it's terrifying actually when you like know the science behind like if that's now in reality we have these cells that our brain will pull the plug actually. In a very vicious way until it will signal very quickly to every killer T cell in your body to murder the heart and the brain if something like that happens. Now,
That's
we don't know
really
if that
nice.
would save somebody, but our brain does have a kill switch for if it loses control of everything. But we don't know
I don't know
if
that.
that would
That's pretty
work.
cool.
Yeah, if you look up, they actually just discovered that recently with some viruses that would normally, not even fungi, but viruses that could be capable of causing us to turn into an actual zombie, which would be like altering our brains. Our brain has a defense mechanism against that, theoretically. Yep.
That's really nice.
They're not sure exactly how or if it would work, but they're pretty sure it's there.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure the game, it's this really realistic game where you play as a character, right? And like, bro, what I've seen in the game, like every side NPC has a name and a personality. That's so cool. They're like, if you kill one of them, they would scream their name and they would just go. You know, that's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, it's a cool game.
So that's The Last of Us. Yeah, the graphics look really good. Go crash into the planet, bro.
Yeah. Planet's too far. I can actually fly all the way there, but because it's actually in the because if I go out of the game, the planet's actually a sphere. See that?
Yeah. See.
But I could fly. This is where I was flying before, like right over here. What? I just moved something. Okay. And then this is the planet here.
Does it have a custom shader?
This is the world.
Yeah, it has an object node. Yeah, I think I know how that works.
It's just like a sky sphere thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Is the planet procedural?
Is what?
The planet, is it procedural?
No, that just has a texture applied to it. These spaceships are procedural. All of these spaceships are.
You probably for a background prop like that for performance, it probably is best to not have it be procedural.
These randomly generate.
That's actually awesome.
Awesome.
Every time the world starts, what I do is I spawn little different types of wings at pivot points. I just went in Blender. I put little empties here in these little,
genius, yeah.
corners here, and then I just every time you spawn it, it just takes it random mesh. That's all it does.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a few versions of this. I got a Y wing, and let me see. I have a B wing. This is a B wing, and then I have a Y wing from Star Wars here. I wanted to copy like all the major wings, like X wing, Y wing, B wing. Yeah. And then I have all these like random ones. Like this is a quad propeller. Just like a bunch of random. There's a helicopter, like a fighter helicopter thing. So, and then there's also twin hull plane, like a jet plane. I like this one's like top view. This one has a cool top view. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I just randomly got the idea. Why not just put random meshes, you know? And then the catch is you have to make sure to duplicate that mesh on the other side. Otherwise, it looks weird if there's like totally different meshes on one side. I think symmetry is pretty important, right? In like planes and stuff. So you have to have like symmetric.
Yeah.
Like everything across this axis, across the y-axis here, has to be symmetric. Yeah, I did this quite a while ago. Actually, got probably this is like one of the last things I did before I got back into investing. Stock market was crashing at the end of the year last year, so I had to really focus on that. And then now it's really good, so now I'm back into creative stuff. Now I'm relaxing again. So whenever the markets are crashing, I have to focus on, finances.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I actually want to sell. I want to sell on the Unreal Engine store.
Mm-hmm.
I want to sell a low poly mega pack. Is it good to sell on the store? Am I gonna get
I've
money out of
heard that
that?
Unity and Unreal Store is the best place to make money as a 3D artist.
Thank you. I'm gonna actually was
That I
thinking to
can't
upload on both of them.
speak to it, but I can just say that's what I've heard. Or one of the
Yeah.
better ways to do it would be, I guess, a better way to phrase that.
I mean, many people use low poly assets, so it would worth a try, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And you have to.
Thank you, guys.
You do have to pay like a small royalty to Epic, I think, for that.
Yeah, but even Blender Market's what, 30%? Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I
It's
think
a
the
lot.
Epic one isn't too bad, right? That's like
No, it's not that high.
How much is the fee?
I think it's like 10,
I don't
15%. I forgot exactly. You'll have to
Yeah.
like if you sign up for
Oh.
an account with them, it'll tell you what that is.
So I don't actually have to pay money. They will just get money.
No, they just take it out of what you're making.
Like you know
Mhm.
how when you work in a company, how the W-2 taxes are automatically withheld, right? So in a
Mhm.
similar
Yeah, I
way,
know.
your royalties are just withheld.
Yeah, that's a
from-
good example.
Yeah, they're just withheld from what you earn there.
Yeah.
And of course, all of your income is taxable, so don't forget to keep note of that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Basically, either deduct a lot of shit if you actually need to, or just save half of what you make. Lol.
yeah,
That's interesting.
that's the
Not
sad
saying you're going to actually pay half in taxes, but it's always good to do that.
That's the sad thing, yeah. Especially if you're
Yeah.
in the EU. Like EU has really bad like taxes, but I know like the US is pretty good about that. Like I had to really look at the tax
Yeah.
situation, and
I'm from EU, bro.
So if you're from EU, just save half what you make, because I think deductions there are pretty minimal. You're not really able to. You can, but I'm pretty sure it works differently. I don't know. You have to check it out.
So what would be a good price for a low poly mega pack?
Well,
you don't want to make it too expensive.
that's such a dynamic question.
If you make
you
it
know.
too expensive, then it'll be hard to. You might not
Yeah.
get enough buys. So you have to. Basically, what I would do is I would go to the Unreal Marketplace and look up low poly assets of the class that you're trying to sell, and then try to be competitive to the range of items that you see existing in the store. That's what I would do.
For Unreal Engine, do I have to get into Unreal Engine, make them as something, and then upload them, or?
I would definitely recommend uploading your screenshots of the asset from Unreal Engine.
Okay.
Yes.
You have to. I think you have to do that. You have to put it into an Unreal project file and then import your FBXs into Unreal and then save it as a U project. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. See. That's,
They're not going to accept
I never
blend
did this.
or they're not going to just accept like a .obj or a .blend. You'll have to have it in a U project, I think.
Yeah. I get it.
Yep. How are you floating like that?
I'm having a hoverboard.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, anyone know anything about recording or rendering and animation?
Blender, yeah.
Might? Yeah.
Like, I want to record an animation that I did and like download it as a video.
Yeah, you
But
just
I don't know
go to
how.
the render settings of the Blender, and you just have to set the it's in the render tab on the right side, and then
Yeah, and I
Do you want to export it as a video?
yeah. So if you
yeah, but I don't know how to do that.
here, I can sort of show you like real quick how to do that if you want. If you just go to the output. Sorry, I said render. I meant output tab. So on the right side. You know how you see this little printer thing with a little picture on the bottom of it? You just click on that.
Yeah.
And then you have to set the frame range here, right? So you have to set the frame range.
And
then you see here in output here. You set the file format to FFmpeg video right here. Okay. And then you would set the encoding to MPEG-4. All right. And then H.264. Output quality. I would say this should be. You want it to be high quality, right? Is that what you want? Or?
I guess no.
So
stable.
Make it. Just make it lossless, just so it looks. Or just make high quality. Make it high quality. Okay. Then just set the output file name, whatever file you want, and then what you do is when you're ready to render it, you have to go up to this render button and click on render animation, or Control F12 to render it.
Okay.
And that's all you do.
How can I pick like the position where my camera has to be, and how can I change it in the middle of the animation?
Yeah, that's separate. The camera positioning is a separate thing than rendering. You asked about how to render the video, but the camera positioning, you just have to select where the camera is. You press Control Alt Numpad 0. Position your camera wherever you want it to be. So just Control Alt Numpad 0. You notice how it's moving like that? See the camera how it moves like that?
Yeah, I noticed.
So if you just
I see.
Your object wherever you want it to be, like wherever you want the camera to be, just on that frame, you just press Control Alt Numpad 0 to have the camera move to view. Okay? And then the camera
perfect.
is then positioned here. And then if you wanted to animate the camera, then you have to do an animation on that camera. Right? So you would have to actually go into the animation. You would have to open up this animation thing and
okay.
So if you look at the summary here, let's say we click on this camera here, right? Press I to keyframe.
Oh yeah.
Location and rotation, right? And then if you're in frame 61.
Oh, just like a normal animation based.
Yeah, so if you're on frame like 61
I see.
here, and then you want to do another one, you just keyframe location and rotation here. So now the camera's animated. See that?
Oh, perfect. Nice.
Yeah, so you just have to.
Nice.
You just press key. You just do.
That's exactly what I want. Yeah.
Yeah. So all you have to do is just set a keyframe pressing I. Just select the object, press I, set a keyframe location and rotation, and then move to the next frame.
Also show how to do the auto keyframing.
Oh,
That's
yeah. So
really important. So
if you just press this auto keying button here, then whenever you move something that is animated prior, then you'll automatically set a keyframe, when the next time you move it. So if you wanted to
that's
move
nice.
it, like here, then it automatically keys it. I don't tend to have this on very much because I like to do it manually, but this way it does have a quick way to do it. Like if you just want
Looks cool, yeah. And then once you're done with the animation, you just go render it.
Yep, and then once you have done this, then you will be able to render out whatever your camera is looking at. So that would be by rendering this, rendering the scene here. This scene is what you want to render in the final thing. So you just have to make sure to set the frame range and everything in here, and that should be all you need to do. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Have a great night.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Toaster Blaster. Many new people around.
Everyone's trying to learn Blender now. They all realize how good it is.
What?
They all want to pick it up because they're seeing how useful it is.
Of course, yeah.
A lot of people underestimated Blender, you know. Now, like, everyone wants to do it. Like, all the people that knew it from before, like all the ones that are really good at it, are enjoying their success, you know. They're like,
of course, yeah.
They're the ones that like have all of the power here. All the ones that are good at it. Or the ones that are, I'm not even that good at. I'm really good at Unreal. I'm not really that good at Blender, honestly. But like, all the really experienced people.
Man, I really want to make a car game in Unreal Engine.
Like, you say car game?
Vehicle game.
Yeah, they have a template that you can make. That you
I
can
tried it, but I can't change the vehicle model without destroying it.
Oh, okay. I was able to get that changed actually, just to whatever I wanted. You just have to set the mesh. I was able to get that to work. Wasn't easy, but I was able to change the wheels and the car mesh.
Yeah, you have to set it up, and I tried setting it up, and I followed the tutorial, and the car wasn't moving, and there was no physics attached to it, you know.
Yeah.
I was so annoyed.
Yeah. I was able to get a custom mesh and I believe custom wheels also. With,
See, I want to make a game where I can just drive a car around and customize it, and that's it. And I can add many more cars.
Yep.
And probably make it multiplayer for just me and my friend.
Yeah.
But I'll eventually try it. Oh, it's so fun burning stuff. I never played this level in Just Jackrabbit. What was that? That's funny. Bro, I'm a 22-year-old guy and I'm acting like a kid. Jeez. The bird is attacking. That's funny.
Oh, he's your friend or something?
Yeah, I got him out of a cage.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro. Ooh, this is a nice weapon. Probably this is a map from Just Jackrabbit 1. Probably this is like a map from Just Jackrabbit 1. Because I don't remember this one.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Man, I'll burn you to ashes, you stupid pieces of poop. This is the best weapon. I used to have a crush on Lori when I was little. Lol. Lori, yeah, is the yellow rabbit. There is Jazz, Spaz, and Lori. Bonus points for turtle soup. Finally an exit. What? What? Bro, there's so many levels. Holy. I love this. Like 8?
That's cool.
Remember the guy who made the game Just Jackrabbit? He just remastered the soundtrack
Oh, cool.
for like the 10 years anniversary. Epic. Oh yeah, by the way, this game was made by... He was published by Epic Mega Games.
So is it Tim Sweeney, the Epic CEO?
What?
Who made it? Is it Tim Sweeney?
I don't remember, but it was posted by Epic Mega Games. That was like the version of Epic Games back then.
Yeah, I know.
The explosion sound. That's lava.
Yum! Yum!
What was the cheat codes for Doom? I want to know the third person cheat code.
I don't know.
I don't think there is a third person.
Rapid fire.
Toilets.
Try turning around. Try like turning to the right or something. Does that work?
Think they... Yeah, look.
Cool. That's cool.
There's even like a side because this game can be played multiplayer. Let me see.
Well, fish platine.
What? Bro, stop doing that, you freaking... You scared me, man. I was like, what the hell?
Doing what? What did I do?
You said, I'm gonna pee on you. Why would you say that?
I said it because I don't know if I was speaking to the right guy.
Are you sure you're not Romanian and you're just making fun? Quill. Wow. Nice. Blue fire. I'm quite impressed how Doom has colored lighting in the engine.
Yeah.
Not many engines had that. You know? Orbitus. This is so cool. So many nibbles. Holy. I'm gonna save this. I think this game still gets updated. Let me see how many levels does it have.
I'm gonna go say hi to Binkley and VC1. Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
head over there. Yeah. All right. Hey Binkley, how's it going?
Hello. Say, who's that? If Jack Knight is talking, nothing's coming through.
Oh no, I was just loading something. Loading a game project.
Volume up a bit.
What have you been up to? Just hanging out?
Pretty much continuing to exist while I wait for my social workers, etc., to get me put into a assisted living housing. I'm in a motel right now.
Oh really?
You can always live cheaper in another country.
He's not wrong. Cheaper in any country.
I mean, if you don't have a job, you can like teach English in Asia and live cheap there, or teach English in South America and live there happy. Get girlfriend. I mean, and she teach you the tongue. I mean,
I would like to teach Japanese.
I mean, there's lots. You find a wife there. I mean, a real like girlfriend, or I mean.
Not at my age.
I feel like
I mean, just be careful. I mean, like things are not what they seem in Japan. It's just like get to know the real Japan, not the fake one. I mean,
I still want to go over there and visit like some very famous places. Like my friend's actually staying where Musashi Miyamoto lived, so I was like, oh okay, I'd like to check out that area. Also, I would love to check out the Miura Museum. That'd be awesome. That was such a damn waste. That guy, 30 years on Berserk, and he dies right before he was about to end it. That sucks.
I mean, like if you want to go for tourism, it's really nice place. I mean, you have lots of nice stuff.
That's a good thing for him. He's not remembered for the bad stuff he produced.
Well, I mean,
because he passed away before it could reach that stage.
Oh well, no, Berserk was about to end. Like, no, so this guy, like, really, like, he was late on publishing parts of his manga because he was just that much of a damn perfectionist. Like, this guy, Miura is no joke. Like, Berserk is the most fucked up thing I ever read, but one of the most beautiful things I've ever read.
Dude, you know those artists
You mean
I have
the
so much respect
manga?
for.
The manga?
The manga, no. It's amazing. Like, yeah, that's one of okay. The 1997 anime covers the Golden Age arc the best. The manga, there's some stuff everybody agrees that should have been taken out. It's like, okay, that guy, certain characters shouldn't have been in there. It's like, oh, okay. But the 1997 anime fucking nailed it.
But that's not Musashi. That's just another guy. I mean,
I'm pretty sure
all the Berserk animes are like
No, I know.
Enough, right? That's
What?
what I thought you were.
I mean, I don't know if any, like everybody watches. I can tell, or it will be like spoiler.
What? Berserk or are you talking to Musashi?
Don't spoil anime. Too. So I'll just leave it there, and I'll catch you later on.
Yeah, I get it. If you
what I'm doing, but I want to be doing like simple stuff, like practice, topology thing is,
yeah. What time do you have to get up?
6:35.
Yeah.
Well, 30 minutes past 2 a.m. here.
Say again?
The other side of the world.
Oh yeah.
So you're already late for work, is what you're saying? What the? How did this get all distorted? Weird.
I create like little space for the.
Oh god.
I'm such an idiot now that I think about it. With choice that I won't put a human in here. I'm such an idiot.
What are you talking about?
Shit. I create is it called Kevin? Kevin?
I don't know that person.
Like the not Kevin, like the place where the worker is controlling the
like a union?
The excavator. The place where you have all controllers.
The operator.
The operator, yeah. I create a space for an operator, and I
you did?
remember that kind of experimenting a bit. But I won't have one. So stupid.
Well, you could always find something. Who was it today that was working? Oh, it was Johan. He was doing this GeoNodes fence, with planks and posts, and then he dropped in a representation, like you know how architects use models of people in their for scale and just kind of to enhance the illustration.
Yeah, they drop a little reference of size, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He had this one really nice little thing that he dropped in. I should have asked him where he got that. It was a 3D model, I don't think it was rigged or anything like that. It was just a stand-in.
Right.
Is he around? Is Johan around? I don't see him. No.
A body hurts.
You do physical labor, right? Don't you? Aren't you in a construction site?
Yeah, and I walk another 12 kilometers today again.
Wow. Yeah.
Gotta be in shape.
Yeah. I remember carrying joists, 2x8s or 2x12s on my shoulder as a young man. That wears you out really quick. I work for this old time contractor, and he had a son, and he was, I don't know, playing some sort of like finance trick where he paid his son a larger salary for some reason for tax purposes. I didn't quite understand it. And his son got addicted to cocaine, and he was doing cocaine on the construction job. It's just like it was a real mess kind of thing, and you know, it's because it was around, you were around it. It was your safety too, kind of thing. And the guy was really, the old man was really nice. I didn't know how to tell that his son was, you know,
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw the guy. Yeah, with a yellow cop. Yeah. Looking like, what the hell am I watching it? Yeah, I broke my middle finger a couple of months ago.
Oh.
I was carrying a really heavy, like a really heavy bag with trash in it, and I couldn't hold it and broke my middle finger. Yeah, it was rough.
And now, how will you jerk off?
Other hand, you know what I mean?
Really doubting if I could make that question.
I mean, you have two options.
God gave you two, man.
Either call your sister. Wait, what? Hello?
Whoa!
Who said that?
Well, I have to laugh.
Oh, it's probably me singing like shit. Are you into programming? Are you into programming? No, I don't have the patience today for be working on something. I'm gonna play something. I'm devastated. 6 days of the week. Yeah.
6 days a week?
Yep.
Do you get 10 grand a month?
What?
If you
wish.
If
Definitely,
yeah.
I wish. But it's not the case.
For 6 days a week of work would require a high salary.
No, it's not.
No.
No, not really.
It's underpaid.
Huh?
Casual rate. Underrate.
The hell did you say? They're the same. You say underpants?
More. Well. Awesome. What is like for construction, like the average salary monthly? For construction, working.
Depends on what you're working on, or even who you're working for. Yeah.
Who you working for? Yeah.
But usually somewhere close to 600 per month.
600 a month.
Yep.
What? That's you cannot live from that.
No, you cannot.
What the fuck? What did I miss?
Especially in the place where I live, you cannot. Absolutely.
Bro, what?
Do not even think about it. Glad I live with my parents.
Located in Africa.
What?
What?
I'm not understanding this guy.
If you live in Africa.
No, I live in South America and live in Uruguay.
Oh, yeah. And I will always.
I used to work at the pharmacy. I wish I could go back. Yeah, selling pills and all that. It wasn't really worth it, but at least I was clean with the air conditioner, well dressed. Kind of. You have to, but it was. Yeah. I know. I have a family that introduced me to that. They fake the papers. They teach me. So kind of illegal, but was working in white though. Nope.
Anybody
doing
good at
illegal
modeling?
stuff or anybody what?
I was saying, anybody good at modeling that could help me with something real quick?
No, I'm trash. But what do you need help with?
I'm just trying to figure out how to merge two objects like seamlessly.
All right, share screen.
All right.
Let me
get
give me a
Blunder
sec.
up real
I'm
quick.
mid game, but I'm about to finish. Give me
Yeah, I gotta
a
get
sec.
Blunder up anyways.
One more minute. Living in a lonely world. Yo, Sam. Are you a patriotic citizen? Are you? Am I? I mean, I'm American. American. No, you're not. I experience the same with people. Sometimes I love people. Sometimes I don't want to be dealing with anyone. They all disappear. Yeah. You know what annoys me the most? America. Moricans. Moricans. They. I don't like them. I don't like Moricans. Does that, bro? No, I just realized that is a terrible bad word in Spanish. Well, some similar, like maricones. Don't know. Not American myself.
America sucks. I'm somebody who lives here. Yeah.
So who was the one that Nate helps?
Can you guys believe it that we are nearing the end of January? Like literally, today we finished week 4. It's the last day of week 4, Sunday. Time is going way too quick, man. That's a sheesh moment. But you know what else was a sheesh moment? Week 4 of Tesla news. Man, there was a lot of stuff that happened this week and I don't want to waste any more time. So do me a favor, guys, smash that like button. Can we please get 550 likes? The last week video, the Sunday that I do, the week 3, that got over 500 likes. So can we get 550 likes on this one? That will mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it and I love you guys and I hope you guys will enjoy the content that I make. I really love making these types of videos for you guys, so I hope it's value to you. And let's get 550 likes, man. Let's do it. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Week 4 of Tesla. Let's go. First things first, Tesla insurance number 11,700 for the past week, which is a 34% quarter over quarter, which is really good. We always want to go based on the previous quarter with these numbers because usually the previous quarter is a record. So this is really good number. The second highlight of this week has to be the release of version 12 to some customers. And the response and feedback seems to be phenomenal. If you guys know Hallmark's catalog on X or even on YouTube, he posts all these types of videos of the car driving and it seems to be very, very smooth. And the cool thing about this thing is that there's no more codes anymore. It's all neural nets, which is like the AI sees and makes decisions based on what it sees. There's no more code saying that you have to follow this rule or that rule. It's all based on like a brain, an AI brain, if that's the best way I can say it, which is just absolutely a crazy moment, or maybe even a sheesh moment, because if you're teaching a brain to do that, eventually this thing is gonna get better than human driving. I mean, it already is, but then give it more data, give it more time, give it more training. I think we will be entering an age, I think at least within the next 5 years, maybe even sooner, within 3 years, that full self